Hello and welcome. This is going to be your bonus reading for the new moon in Capricorn and the solar eclipse happening on December 25th and 26th. This will be for fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. I've already fully shuffled. So really looking into the energies around this eclipse and what it will mean for you. Eclipses can really bring abrupt endings, unexpected information, and change. But it's not something to be afraid of. It's definitely here to support you and to help align you on your highest and best path. So, be as open as possible in this time. We're also going to be around a lot of family members and, friends during the holiday. So buttons can be easily pushed and triggered, and usually that's a sign of something that is waiting to be healed, okay? All right, fire signs. What do you need to know about this eclipse? December 25th, 26th. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, so fire signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, fire signs. First out, we have got the Six of Swords. So for a lot of you, you are going to be leaving behind ways of being or ways of thinking or things in your life that have been a little bit challenging or a little bit rough waters. So this can be difficult situations, difficult relationships. But I don't feel a lot of struggle around this card. So you may have already been feeling this or getting little insights or feelings here and there as we're building to this new moon and eclipse on December 25th and 26th. So, if you've had little waves or ripples or things coming into your life lately or a recurring theme or pattern, that's what you're going to be moving away from and working through. So swords can also represent our thoughts, our words, our communication, our beliefs, and all of that. So I do feel you're almost going to have like a heightened awareness, I feel, around some of your thinking, okay, for the eclipse. And you're going to be moving away from, if you've been guarding yourself or protecting yourself, or if you've been maybe afraid of losing something, just very guarded. The Four of Pentacles here can be quite a guarded energy, very pulled within. I almost feel like maybe you've been going through that because you're going through your process of shedding old layers and letting go of old things. And this eclipse is just going to help kind of seal the deal for that. So I'm really getting the sense that you have already been dealing with some of this stuff. So even though eclipses can bring very abrupt things and information and situations, I feel like some of what's going to come up for you, you're not going to be that surprised about. You may already be aware of, what you're working through. But, the Four of Pentacles energy, it can be a little bit of like a selfish energy where you just need to pull back from things, from people, from maybe spending money or from giving too much. And it's a time to pull in and reflect. Okay, you can also see the heart is a bit guarded here with this pentacle too. So for some of you, you may have been not really open to love or opening your heart or going there, okay? So that's part of what you could be leaving behind, because I do have the Ace of Cups here. So for a lot of you, I feel this eclipse is going to help eclipse out or let go of maybe beliefs around love that are not serving you anymore, doubts, fears, insecurities, things that because you had them, you were more guarded in this sense. So I almost feel like this eclipse for you guys is going to really help open you up in a way, open your heart up in a way. Not that your hearts aren't open, but allowing more maybe of that vulnerability, okay? Allowing yourself to go a little bit deeper, which is really beautiful because the eclipses are going to support you in taking away some of those fears, okay? Some of those doubts, some of those worries, if you've been carrying those for a long time. Yeah, okay, beautiful. So next up, I've got the Queen of Wands. I mean, this is your energy, right? Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And when you're in a more vulnerable place and the heart is more open to allow love in, it can be a more feminine energy. And I say feminine, but that can be male or female. We both have masculine and feminine energies within us. So I feel what this eclipse might help you fire signs is to soften up a bit on the masculine energy, the drive, the go-getter, the type A, the make things happen, which is a really beautiful part of fire signs, but it's also good too to soften a bit and to receive. You know, to allow others to love you, to allow others to contribute to you, to allow, you know, that space of others giving. There's nothing weak about receiving from others. And I feel a strong message coming through is you don't always have to be the one doing everything. Oh, I just felt like a huge weight lift on my shoulders as I said that. So I'm going to say it again, fire signs, you don't always have to be the one doing everything for everybody. Okay, you can take a breath. You can take a deep sigh and allow others to gift to you, to give to you, to contribute to you. Okay, and that is a vulnerable place to be. It is a form of receiving love, which can be very hard. Oftentimes it can be very easy to give out love because we're more in control, we know what we're doing, but to receive love, it's a little more like somebody else has the control, right? We're not the one in control. So I feel that's going to be kind of a strong theme for you. But there's a desire for it because I've got the Fool card here. So there is a desire within you to feel lighter and to feel more open and to feel not so afraid of a deep love, a true love, a connected love. This is a general reading, but I do feel that this really is speaking to romantic partners, close family relationships, very close friendships. You know, the people who really mean the most to you is where this is going to affect you, I feel, is your very close relationships. Letting that guard down a little bit, because with the Fool card here, it's not so much about the destination. The Fool card also is more in the present moment, okay? Kind of like the Queen of Wands. You really have to be present in order to receive presents. You know, with the holidays, there may be some gifts around, but I feel like the gifts that you're going to be receiving, fire signs, is more love, contribution, others giving their time to you. Those important things that are really priceless. So really beautiful reading. I'm liking what I'm feeling for you guys. I've also got the Four of Swords here. So you are going to be giving your mind a break during this eclipse. If you have been the fire sign that is like, go, 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 take charge, accomplish, make things happen all the time, never slowing down, I do feel this eclipse may force you to slow down. It may force you to take a miniature time out or a miniature, you know, this represents like a miniature hermit card. So it's going to force you to kind of take a breather, which I think is actually quite positive for you. Take a breather, you know, let things in, and that can feel very uncomfortable for you. So that could actually be the difficult part of this eclipse and of these energies. So the eclipse energies, you know, you'll be feeling it several days before, 3 to 4 days before, 3 to 4 days after. We do have a second eclipse 2 weeks after this one. So once the eclipse happens on the 25th, 26th, depending on where you live, for those next 2 weeks, it's gonna continue with a lot of this cleaning up, this letting go and clearing out and opening up. I feel for you guys, there's a big opening up happening. Wow, okay. Yeah, so after this Four of Swords happens, you know, this kind of forced time out or forced time to kind of quiet the mind, to be really present, to not think too much or worry too much. Next up, we've got the 10 of Swords. So this can be the aha moment. This can be the epiphany, the breakthrough, the letting go of, you know, anything in your life where like you feel taken advantage of, where maybe you're over giving to, if there's been any dishonesty or any just hurt from close ones around you. I feel that's coming to an end. That is coming to an end. I also feel what's coming to an end for you guys, which I said earlier, is being the tough one. Okay, feeling like you can let your guard down a little bit. So it might be a little bit of like an ego death happening here for you fire signs during this eclipse season. This can very much be the mental energy, you know, that ego that is the driver, keeps you going, keeps you from slowing down, keeps you from feeling your feelings, from tuning into the heart. The ego is very good at distracting us from the soul and from the heart. So there's going to be a major transition for you guys here around that. Because look at this, you're almost going to be forced into a little time out so that this healing and this ending can take place. And remember, this is always positive. It's helping to get you onto your highest and best path. Next out, look at this. 6 of Cups. This is about letting in that true, innocent, childlike love that is a deep soul and heart connection. That can only show up once you let go of this way of being, okay? Which is really powerful. So the eclipse is going to support you. You have to be really open and ready to receive love in order to have a 6 of Cups type of love. So you're being guided to this, fire signs. I mean, if you feel uncomfortable or you feel like you know, things are just off, you don't know how to just slow down and enjoy and receive, that's your lesson. Don't make it wrong. Don't push it away. Really examine it, because the universe is trying to align you to a place where you can still be the driver and the type A and the one that makes things happen, but you can also slow down and allow the feminine energy to come through to receive love, to truly receive and connect in that deep and loving way. And last card out, I've got the Hanged Man here. So this is kind of funny because this might feel a little uncomfortable for you guys. You may just not want to do anything with it when this happens, and that's okay. Let it settle in, let things calm down. Like I said, we're gonna have, you know, 2 weeks before another eclipse happens. So allow yourself time to just feel with what just happened and to, you know, process what is happening as we close out 2019. But the way that I see this, it's like you're preparing to leave behind thoughts and mental energy that's not serving you anymore. It's going to come to like a quiet place within you so that it can truly be healed and closed and finished. You do not want to bring this energy with you into 2020. So that is why you're having support to clean it up, because this is what you want to move into 2020 with. Okay, really beautiful reading, fire signs. I feel the strongest message is there's going to be a softening up and an opening up. So that if there's a harder outer shell or like, you know, that really more masculine energy I was talking about, again, masculine energy can be male or female. That's what's you're gonna be supported in shifting and getting more balance within that. So I hope this resonates with you. If not, no worries. You can watch your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus or your Jupiter in the other element readings. Thank you for the comments below the video. I will be so curious to read your guys' comments and see how the eclipses are treating you. And for those of you who don't know, I am a master energy therapist and I specialize in distance energy healing and therapy. So it doesn't matter where you live. I have clients all around the world at this point, which I am so grateful for. And this is my full-time work. So normally I give a 15% discount for first-time energy clients or your very first energy session with me. But for the holidays and for eclipse season, I am offering a discounted 20% discount for your very first energy session with me. So you can absolutely take advantage of that. It's my gift to you. The link is below, as well as all the information on the website. So it's a really powerful time to be having any sort of energy work done, because we are naturally in the healing and the clearing process. So the energy therapy is going to support you in that. It's going to help speed it up. It's going to help balance you and, help you to let go of anything you no longer need. It could be emotions. It could be any upset or hurt, or, not having clarity around specific situations. It can absolutely help you with that. So again, 20% discount. The link is below. I am wishing you guys a wonderful holiday, a wonderful eclipse, and I will see you back here. I will do another bonus reading for the second eclipse happening January 9th and 10th, and I'll have the first half of January general readings up as well. Okay, take care.